Hey y'all, welcome to this week's vlog. Last week I was gonna do a performance vlog, but the day before my performance I got sick as a dog, had an awful fever, and was unable to leave my bed. So I had to cancel, but I hope this week's vlog makes up for it. I'm trying to survive the week. I worked all weekend, my feet hurt, my legs are tired, but God gives his hardest battles to his sexiest soldiers, never forget, and luck finds its way our way in mysterious ways. I just said way 3 times. I got this monitor. Somebody left it in the basement of my building, and so that has been super helpful for editing videos, working on Logic Pro, and playing Minecraft. It's really nice. And not only have I been spending a lot of time playing Minecraft lately, I also have been reading. My parents came to visit last week for Thanksgiving. We drove to my sister's apartment and ordered Indian food. It was really yummy. My mom took me book shopping, even though all those books I haven't read yet. They need to stop putting me on the schedule at work so I can just sit and read, because I have a lot of work to do. And I've heard all of the online babble about heated rivalry, and so I was like, I should read this book before I watch the show. So I bought a couple books with my mom, one of them being Heated Rivalry. I'm like halfway through, and it's a lot. It's not really what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be more similar to like Real People Do by E.L. Massey. That book is so good. That's probably one of my favorite romance books that I've read in the last like 5 years. I love that book. I was expecting it to be more like that, and it's quite different, but it's not bad. I don't know if it's for me yet though. If you're reading it or watching it, let me know what you think. I just finished this book called Self-Made Boys. It's a great Gatsby remix. It was really good. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. The first half of the book, I was like, it's okay. It's kind of what I expected. Nothing too crazy. And then the second half of the book, I was like, wow, this is actually really good. I couldn't put it down. I was thinking about it when I wasn't reading it. And that's how I feel like I know a book is good, is when I miss the book when I'm not reading. That one pleasantly surprised me. And then the next 2 books that I'm gonna read are Bury Your Gaze by Chuck Tingle. Chuck Tingle wrote this book called Camp Damascus that I really, really liked. That was a queer horror story. And so I'm excited to read another one of his. It's about this guy who's a filmmaker in Hollywood or works on films, and it seems like somebody is stalking him. And it seems like there's gonna be a parallel between what's happening in the film, which is a horror film, and what's happening in his real life. So it sounds really interesting, and the New York Times called it a scream. So if the New York Times said it was good, hopefully it's good. And then lastly, I got this book called Crash Test. I couldn't decide what book to get, and then this one had stickers and things inside it, so I was like, okay, you got me with the free stuff. It came with these like art cards on the inside, and then a sticker. It's about these 2 race car drivers that are in love with each other. The back says, Formula One meets red, white, and royal blue in this contemporary romance in which an F1 phenom battling for the championship is sent spinning after his secret love is involved in a massive crash. So it sounds really good. I'm really excited to read this one. I feel like it's going to pleasantly surprise me, I think. I hope. Because today is the first day that I've had to myself in a long time, I have to use it to catch up on chores and cleaning my apartment. So I'm gonna go clean my bathroom. I'll see you later. One of these days, I'm gonna cut down on my caffeine consumption, but that day is not today. So today, I'm gonna be making some cookies. I got these from Trader Joe's. They're chocolate peppermint cookies, and I love chocolate peppermint, and 'tis the season. It is the middle of December. Also, I checked the weather, and it's gonna be 86 degrees. Should I go to the beach? Do I have time to go to the beach? Anyways, today's my day off, and I just wanna make cookies. Guess who's not gonna forget to preheat the oven? In a medium bowl, mix the eggs and oil to combine. Add baking mix and stir to incorporate. Okay, well I put the mix in the bowl first, so we're just gonna do that. 2 large eggs. And then 1/3 cup of oil. I got some chocolate chips also, so we're just gonna throw these in for the sake of it. 3 handfuls of chocolate chips, that's probably a good amount. Ooh, it smells pepperminty. All right, if you've been with me long enough, you know it is time to try the batter. Don't do this because it's not safe or whatever. That is so good. Okay, now where do we think my roommate keeps the baking sheets? Oh, it's in there. Okay. So while we're taking this time to make some treats, let me ask you, do you have a treat right now? If you don't, pause this video, get yourself something nice. You deserve it. And if anyone tells you otherwise, tell them Dylan said you deserve it. I'm quite confident this is all gonna melt together and be one big cookie. And you know what, that's okay. I don't think we even have 2 cookie sheets, so I don't know what to do about that. Okay, I'm just gonna use this glass thing. That's gonna be my second cookie sheet. So as you may know, I got a job a couple weeks ago, but that job is only seasonal, so it's done at the end of the month. So last week I got hired for a new job, and I start that, I believe, next week. It's nothing super exciting, but it's an opportunity to meet new people, and a lot of the people that they serve are in the film industry. Maybe I'll make some connections with somebody in the entertainment industry, you know, get a song in a film or something. But I feel like there have been a lot of exciting developments lately. Somebody interviewed me about my music a couple weeks ago, which every time that happens, it's crazy to me that someone's asking me about my art. Somebody wants to know about my art. I mentioned how I canceled my show last week. Well, I just emailed them today and I'm gonna play a show next week, so that's exciting. And I've just been trying to do as much as I can. I got invited on a camping trip last weekend, but my boss keeps putting me on a schedule, like I said, so I could not go. But I'm making friends and working and trying things, so I think things are going well right now. Bake for 12 minutes. As we know, I'm no Chef Boyardee, so I hope these turn out well. All right, well, I'll check back in when these cookies are ready to come out the oven. Time for her to come out. Hey, they didn't turn into one big cookie. Ooh, that's getting hot. Oh, shoot. Did it burn me through the thing? Okay, how do I turn this off? Off, clear, off. There we go. Okay, please don't you also burn me. My thumb hurts. It said to let them sit on the pans for 2 more minutes and then take them off. So we're gonna do that. Okay, shall we try one? Here's one for you. Cheers. That's really good. I ate. Okay, Chef Boyardee. Good morning, y'all. This is my nocciolata latte. My roommate is from France and he put me onto this chocolate cream. It's like Nutella, but the texture is a little bit different, and I used it in my latte today and it's really good. Today, I have a ton of stuff to do before I go to work this afternoon. I have to edit this vlog that you are watching, and then I'm also working on a song. Okay, fine, I'll tell you about it. It's called Home Is Not a Place, and I wrote it about my friends and my second family at college and what it was like living with them. And I recorded a lot of it already, but right now I just have to make all the pieces kind of sound good together and figure out what the song is missing. So it's a lot of just listening to it back and saying, oh, this needs an extra thing here. I'm also working on a visualizer, like a lyric animation for my song Raceway, which is not out yet. Gosh, I'm just telling you everything, no more secrets. There's no suspense, there goes my marketing plan. But anyway, I have a song called Raceway that's not out yet, and I'm making a visualizer for it. I think it looks really cool so far, but I just have to add the finishing touches to that. And then I have to go to work. So let's get started, shall we? just got back from a very long day at work. I was supposed to get off at 10 and then I stayed a couple minutes late and then I missed the bus to take me back. I realized that the bus always lies. The bus does the opposite of what it says it's going to do. That is the lesson that I've learned too many times by getting on the bus that said it was the right bus, but then took me in the opposite direction, or missing the bus that said it was going the opposite direction. But that's fine. I made it back here. It's 11:01. We survived the journey back. I'm so tired. So I'm gonna do a face mask and go to bed. But before I do that, it's time to open my Lego advent calendar. So let me show you. Okay, we're on the floor now. Ignore the mess that is my room. But today is December 11th. So let's open up the advent calendar. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know what this is. Oh, maybe it's part of the like microbiome. Let's build it anyway, and hopefully the pieces literally come together and I figure out what this is. Guys, who else is so tired? While I do this, please let me know how your day was. I hope y'all had a sleigh day, and let me know your plans for the holidays. I hope you guys treat yourselves. Don't forget, be nice to yourselves. I saw a lot of people today not being so nice to themselves, so make sure to be nice to yourself. Holidays can be stressful, so if we need to hide in the bathroom, so be it. It happens. What am I looking at? If you know what this is, please let me know, because I'm lost. We have orange. Is that like a pumpkin? Is this some sort of shelter? I don't know, y'all. It's too late to be thinking. Good night. I will see y'all next week with a new vlog. God bless. You gotta finish the heart.